Hi, this is Anna Imagination with the Healing Garden. Welcome to Pando. I always watch my videos afterward while I'm putting everything together and compiling it. My videos are always part of my lessons. So I only do a video when I'm actually plugging it into one of my courses or it's to supplement my writing material, always. So I'm listening to it while I'm compiling the post and the class and the network and all that jazz. And while I'm putting it together, I'm listening to this. And on my last video, I'm like, the cart before the horse. It doesn't make any logical sense. And I'm still like, why? Why doesn't it make logical sense? And I figured it out. It's because it's because I know physics. And so I've got the physics model in my brain. And I got the cart before the horse. And I'm like, that doesn't make any logical sense because the power is coming from the horse, which means the horse is pulling the cart. And when you say you got to put the cart before the horse, it sounds like the energy and the power is coming from the cart, pushing the horse. And I'm like, that doesn't make any logical sense. So in physics, the power comes before, the power is at the beginning of the chain reaction. Is it what I mean? You should be pushing. You should never be pulling. And I'm going, why would you ever pull? You should be pushing. In fact, you should be like, yeah, you should be sitting back and just magnetizing people to you. That's what you really should be doing, is magnetizing people to you. Come to me. That's working fucking smart. See, there's working smart and then there's working physics. I work physics. I don't work smart. I work wise. You use physics. So there's people who are like, they'll pull the cart. And that's the whole, you got to put the cart before the horse. And I'm like, why would you ever do that? That is the most illogical. That's like inconducive to physics. Like, that's a lot of work. Do you have any idea how much energy that will cost you? This is my brain. So then I'm sitting here going, no, that doesn't make any logical sense. What you really want to do is set up a chain reaction. So when you ignite it over here, the whole thing just kind of falls through and it just goes wherever it needs. Ideally, you want to set off that one chain reaction so it loops back around and it fuels you to ignite its own self. So now you've got, a it's called an engine. It's called a self-fueling engine. So that's what I see in my brain is, why would you ever have a cart before the horse when in fact what you really need to be doing is a self-fueling engine? Physics. So my brain, whenever I set anything up, I'm thinking, all right, let's turn this into a self-fueling engine. Let's automate everything and just turn it into a self-fueling engine. And that is the difference between working hard, working smart, and working physics. So everything I teach my people is based off of the physics model. So yeah, it's the physics model. And I teach you how to think like this. That way you're like, why would I ever pull something? Why would I push it? Why don't I just ignite this whole thing, set up an entire chain reaction and just, to make an engine? I'll build an engine. So that's what I do with my networks is I build an engine. And then and this is the best part, is when you build this kind of an engine, it fuels and it energizes, which fuels and energizes the next person, which fuels and energizes. So you're always getting more energy in than you can push out, always. And then it just like loops around and then it goes, and it just kind of like lifts itself off into its own electromagnetic field. And you're like, that's right, that's how it's done. So yeah. Oh yeah. I'm very excited. So I'm still sitting here like, that makes no sense. So there's a lot of people who are probably going to watch that video and be like, it makes perfect sense. Are you illogical? No, I'm thinking physics. I'm thinking that's so impractical. I needed to say it's not illogical. It's highly impractical. And why the hell would you do that? That's what I needed to say. So I wanted to just segue into that for a minute and explain the physics behind the concept of the cart before the horse. Would you ever do that? It's so stupid. It's like, why are you doing that? Energy conservation. It's a real thing. So yeah, that is my brain. Welcome to working wise. There's working smart, working hard, working wise. Thank you so much, and may the kindest of words always find you.